All right. Good evening, IHSA football family. Final score. Big game, by the way. Very exciting game. I'm very happy about this game. This game was very entertaining, and both teams did a wonderful job. But Grant wins against Taft, 24-20. Unbelievable effort by both teams, and that's all you can ask for. And this was a hell of a game. Those kids got nothing to hang their heads on. Taft's got nothing to hang their heads on. Grant should be happy with the win. But both teams played their butts off, and both teams are going to be challengers for the rest of this season. But let's get the notes. As always, again, was very impressed with size, and again, I am an idiot. I had car trouble, so I was spending most of my time in Meineke, but I was watching the game. Managed to get to start with this first quarter on IHSA. Thank you so much, and couldn't make it to the game. A little bit angry about that, but this was a good game. Impressed with both sides of the rosters. Grant starts with the kickoff. Small return by Taft Roman, and again, I was watching a broadcast, so I really didn't get a good earful on the players' numbers, so I do apologize. And the numbers were sometimes in and out of the broadcast, so you really couldn't see the numbers. But small return by Roman, kickoff return, nice run. Taft 8 yards. Padilla, another run, fast-paced run. Again, they were going fast. They were started off fast, which I was surprised because they stopped. But again, it was good. It was a good game on both sides. Big run by Padilla. Another run again by Padilla. First pass, small, nice release. Makes it big play, first down by Padilla. Again, Padilla, 3-yard run. Quarterback keeper. A bad. He had. Some of his throws were off, but it's high school football, and he'll be back in the saddle next week, no doubt about that. He's a hell of a quarterback. Run stuffed by Grant. Overshot pass by Taft again. Another overthrown ball. Taft punts. Another punt by Taft. Run by. Hopefully I didn't get the name right. Quarterback keeper for nothing. Taft defensive line was starting to become a problem for Grant's offensive line, but you saw what Grant's offense was doing and the way that they were adapting, especially during halftime. Their ability to adapt at halftime to make those changes, you saw automatically. Swing pass by a bad to Roman, first down. Grant stop on the run. A pass that was one of those big passes, was 20 yards in the first quarter still. Touchdown by Padilla, 7-0. First quarter of 3:25 left in the first quarter. Huge pass by Rylan, 30 yards, met with a 1-yard run. Rylan was unbelievable. He is the player of the game. The deepest football game player of the game. I could have had Rylan, the quarterback of Grant, or that offensive line of Grant, because they did great things, and that defense too. Quick toss was sniffed out by the Grant defense. Again, the Grant's defense was warming up. They did some unbelievable, especially their linebackers. They were able to make the reads. They were great on their pursuits. They gave up some rushing yards, but again, they were a problem. And this was my first quarter thoughts. Grant found a way to stop the rush, and I felt that Grant needs to pass a little bit more. Taft is getting. I thought Taft was getting a little bit too fancy, but again, they see it in the full game film. 7-7 score. A bad, nice short pass to Roman, got 8 yards. Grant again, another nice stop. Taft forced a punt. Nice punt returned by Grant. Grant, nice pass. Read option by Grant, another first down by Rylan. Strip by Taft, which was a nice little strip by the Taft defensive linebacker. I'm sorry. Return on the Grant side of possession. Another bad pass, missed pass. Nice swing pass by a bad Roman. Another great catch. Roman was unbelievable for Taft. He had a hell of a night. Again, pistol, a lot of pistol. I was hoping to see a lot more of a widespread, but the pistol was present with Taft's offense. Offsides against Grant, a couple few, I would say 2 to 3 key penalties that were made on both sides of the teams. Another great shot by Grant. Taft offensive line is warming up. Huge stop, but then a huge stop by Grant. But another stop by the Grant LB. Field goal good by Taft. And a big shout to Taft and Grant, their field goal kickers. They were great tonight. They were really good tonight. Huge run by Brandon Carlson of Grant. Taft defensive stops. Grant on exchange for a loss. Key drop by Carlson. Grant forced a punt. Huge pass by a bad 35-yard catch by Taft's wide receiver Padilla. Another huge run. Taft and Padilla had a huge game tonight. Taft opening up the holes. 13-7 field goal good for Taft. 13-7. First down by Grant. Interception by Taft. First half is done. 13-7. Run by Grant. Again, nice run. Rylan getting hot right now, and he was getting hot. The kid was getting literally on fire. Great play calling by Grant. Unbelievable play calling by Grant. I felt at that third quarter there was a couple missed opportunities, but the Grant staff was unbelievable, especially with their ability and to ID some of the problems that they had in the first half. They worked those kinks right out, and it was quite impressive with that Grant coaching staff. Field goal, Grant field goal, good in the third quarter, 13-10. Grant starting to warm up. Horrible call on Taft. End of third quarter, 13-10. Taft lead. TD by Grant. Fourth quarter, Rylan keeper. Grant takes lead 17-13. Grant leading. Nice stop. Huge pass by Abad. And that's when he started. He was a little bit on a cold streak, but at third, going to the fourth quarter, he was heating up. 45-yard pass, nice little 45-yard pass, and a TD Taft run by Button, 20-17 fourth quarter. 7:44 left. Field goal try by Grant. It was a large field goal. It was they didn't go through, but it was actually a quite impressive field goal. Like I said, I was impressed by both field goal kickers. Hell of a job. Incomplete pass by a bad fourth down. Rylan scrambles 20-yard. Huge Rylan touchdown. Wow, absolutely crazy. 24-20. 21 seconds left. A couple passes. A bad misses on two. Well, not bad, but it was just completely. They were trying to get down the field as quickly as possible with 20 seconds, and it didn't happen. But that was an entertaining game. That was an energetic game. Thank you guys so much for letting me do the interviews with you. It was great to talk to so many kids from Taft and Grant. I wish you guys nothing but luck. And you guys got Taft's got nothing to hang their head on. Grant, hell of a job. Hell of a job. That's how you start off a season after the first tough loss. You get that second win. This Grant squad is got a bright future. And so does Taft. So it was great. Thank you guys so much for doing the interviews. Thank you guys so much for checking out the articles and videos. Thank you so much. The player of the night is Rylan, but you can also talk about a little about those hogs for the Grant Bulldogs, no doubt about that. But Rylan is the player of the night for the Deep Dish Football Game of the Week, Week 2. I am Coach Big Pete of Deep Dish Football. Visit deepdishfootball.com. Follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpete@fp@gmail.com. And remember, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. If you like the work, please feel free to leave a tip to St. Jude's Children's Hospital for Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. They do a wonderful job. Thank you guys so much. Have a lovely night, and good luck to both teams, honestly.